I have heard that some people like get like random people fall off of their list for some reason, like they get unfollowed and so thanks for refollowing me. Although sometimes it doesn't, like the graphical interface on it doesn't seem to even work right. So we're starting this off with a lot of screaming and crying in the background, so that's a good way to start it off, of course. A lot of distractions. That's part of the fun of playing for me. And by fun, I mean not fun at all. It's definitely playing first here. This is pretty bad. I think we're going to stick with it, I guess. Yeah, I've got 17 resources. I could lose here. This guy's probably playing some sort of either mono wild or a wild like Ruby or something. So we'll start off with the Sapphire. We need Sapphire. That's the main resource in our deck. So we'll start off with that. And then turn 2, we've got a Darkspire Priestess into a turn 3 Darkspire Priestess. So that should be a decent amount of early aggression versus this deck. We'll see if he's got something like, what's the guy's name? The Troll. The 3/2 Troll with Crush. He might have that guy. And he's got a Stargazer. Okay. Stargazer's good too. I'm interested to see exactly what's going to happen when the Twitch / Google merger happens. Exactly what's going to happen to all of us. What's going to happen to us? Okay, so I'd rather just get aggressive with this Darkspire Priestess. If he decides to actually attack in with that Stargazer, I'll probably block it. Yeah, because I don't like those. I mean, he's got those abilities are pretty strong, so chances are pretty good he's not going to attack him with it. I wouldn't expect him to, at least. Yeah, gaining health is not good for me. This is actually like the worst time to draw Demented Demolisher in this deck. I can deal with this guy with the Sappers Charge as well, but I'd rather just get aggressive. Not the Gas Troll. Yeah, I guess he could have turned 1 to Gas Troll, but chances were pretty good that he wasn't going to have that. Soothing Breeze. Huh. Another one of these guys. Soothing Breeze isn't good. People need to stop running it. Just saying. He just basically gave me a dead card. So that's nice. That was nice. I'll take it. So it is sort of a hobby, but I'm trying to build up a portfolio right now. Is what I'm trying to do. But eventually I'd like to, yeah, have something good enough that I could commercially release it. Deal the damage? No? Okay. I don't have any more Darkspire cards in my deck, so unfortunately I drew both of them. So that kind of tells him that. So I'll go ahead and run out another Priestess here. Fortunately, I'm stifled on resources now. But yeah, so to enter the game industry, one of the things that they always ask you is, what kind of projects have you worked on in the past? Like, give us a portfolio of games that you've done in the past that you've released. So I've released one, which was Constantine on Devblog 3. So you guys are free to go and play that. Used RPG Maker to make that. Took me a little bit more than a month to build that game. Okenge. Alright, draw. Looking for a card to draw. Looking for some troops. So right now, card advantage to me, sort of, except that I'm stifled on resources, so it's not looking great for me. Yay, a blocker. And a Rooster Soar. Okay. So in like 2 turns, I can deal with the Rooster Soar with Sappers Charge. He can't make it big enough to not trade with my Priestess. Yet. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and go to our attack step. We'll play the Sappers Charge in our second main phase. So maybe we shouldn't have kept this hand. But the chances were pretty good we were going to draw a resource. So we've gone 2 turns without drawing a resource here. Drawing a lot of our other bomb cards, though. So that's nice, I suppose. Have to make sure it is that he can't save his Rooster Soar when I Sappers Charge it, so I have to be careful when I'm using Sappers Charge. If he plays another troop, for instance, then he can save him by tapping 2 troops down. giving him +2, +2 total, all said and done. At this point, there's really not a lot going on with the board state, so if I do draw another resource, I might just Oracle Song here to refill my hand a little bit. Nature's Reign's my thing. Okay. Alright. You got me. So I guess I won't be taking care of his Rooster Soar. Shinhair Militia. This guy's like super low-end aggro, so we'll probably be siding in our extra, whatever it's called, Sorrow into this deck to deal with that. But I'm not feeling too bad about this game right now. Should be doing that during combat, but okay. So I take 3 here. Yeah, it's just kind of like he's taunting me, sort of, I guess. So I might as well get offensive and just keep swinging through with Darkspire Priestess. I mean, I don't see myself blocking... I mean, I guess I can block Shinhair Militia, but he's not going to swing with that. He's going to swing with Rooster Soar. There we go. So I can take more damage here. It's not a problem. I don't really see that being a problem. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw cards. I'll do that in a second main phase, though. So let's go ahead and go to our attack step. He's taking a lot of time on his turns as well. He's already a minute behind, and we're in game 1. So Dundler Mifflin is taking some time here. Taking his own sweet, precious time. He is ahead on damage because he does have 3 damage compared to my 2 damage output. Oh, there we go. Thunderbird might just win the game for me by itself. Waiting for him to play some big fatty card, but I'm not even seeing it. This draft just feels like there's a lot of interesting people playing in it right now. Oh, another Phoenix Guard. This thing, he's got it +1/+1, so I have murder for that guy. So he'll tap all his stuff down, make his Rooster Soar 4/4. I'll take 4. Not a problem. It's a lot of comeback type of games is what I'm doing right now. I could have done that, but I really wanted to make I need to catch up on shards right now, so I felt like drawing cards is the best thing here because he doesn't have a lot of damage on the table in general. But yeah, I could have done it that way. He forgot to tap down his guy, so he's missing a point of damage. I guess he wanted to have it up to block my Darkspire Priestess for some reason. So I'll just wait and I will murder his guy. I'll murder his Aeronaut and just sit on the board state here. Nothing really to do. Not too much to do. I could have played Incantation, but he's got enough damage on the board that I'm not in a good spot to play it. I also have Countermagic if he decides to play something in his first main phase that I really don't like. But he probably won't. If he attacks with Militia, I guess I can block it. Or Rooster Soar. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Prairie Scout, okay. It's going to deal some damage to one of my guys. That's fine. You can have a Prairie Scout. I'd rather Countermagic something better. Yeah, the... what's it called? Sorrow is going to... Yeah, basically win this game outright if I draw it in games 2 and 3. If I lose game 1, that is. Which I don't think right now. It doesn't really look like I will. So it makes his guy a 4/4. Or a 3/3 rather. No, it's a 4/4. It's 4/4. I'll take 4 here. Murder his Aeronaut. You're getting lots of money. That's good. I like money. You like money too? That's weird. Let's go murder this guy now. Yep, okay. Take 4. So I could play Demolisher and demolish my deck, actually, but it would take me a turn. I need to actually have blockers up for this Rooster Soar. Drawing in another murder would be nice here. No, Buccaneer. Oh, I guess Buccaneer works. Yeah, we'll just Buccaneer his guy. Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't Buccaneer and then Countermagic. Yeah, let's just go ahead and Buccaneer that. Rooster Soar. Actually, I should have played that in the second main phase, but whatever. Except that guy. His Prairie Scout can kill my... Oh no, it just gives it +1/+1. He doesn't... Yeah, he does have something to do, possibly. Swing through. Man, people really like those... This Phoenix Guard Aeronaut, that's for sure. Play a Thunderbird. Pretty nice offensive card there. In the turn. I couldn't have played Countermagic anyways on his turn to stop his replay of that card, of the Rooster Soar. I do have blockers for Rooster Soar now, though. So this is a good spot where I can demolish my deck. And then I just draw spells for the rest of the game, and I can play everything in the deck. He won't be able to attack with his Rooster Soar until next turn. So I'll probably just chump it with Darkspire Priestess or something. I think I do want to play this Demolisher before I play Incantation of Ascendance. He doesn't have an attack phase here, really. Oh, I guess he can attack with a Militia and see if I miss the fact that Prairie Scout can buff it. I guess he can do that. Yeah, sure. I'll take one, except that he's going to give me two here. Sure, just do it now, that's fine. Don't wait for me to block or anything. Yeah, I suppose Rooster Soar is pretty good with lots of Battle Hoppers. I mean, that's pretty good. Last time I used him was like when Alpha first started and some of his buttons were jacked up, so all the time I would mess up things and like sacrifice them accidentally. Really sucked. Alright, so play the Incantation and then draw a card? Yeah, it seems alright, I guess. I can do that in my second main phase, though. Yeah, let's just go ahead and swing through with Thunderbird and we'll just sit on our board state. Second main phase we'll play the Incantation. Playing the Demolisher, I kind of want to be able to chump with it. But being able to draw a card with Incantation is kind of important. Countermagic's probably pretty bad in this matchup. We'll probably side at least one or two of those out. Yeah, that's fine. So next turn I can play the Demolisher and have a chump block for his Rooster Soar. So he can pump his guy 4 times. So you can make him a 5/5. Yeah, you can make him a 5/5. So I pretty much am, if I block his Rooster Soar, I'm chumping it. He's just going to go ahead and pump it right now during main phase, I guess. So he's making him a... He can do this the same instant speed as he can do other stuff. I don't know why he's doing it right now, but... So we'll just block him with the Priestess. Block his Rooster Soar off, just chump it off. No problems. He swings in with the Prairie Scout for some reason, then I'll block it with Buccaneer. He really needs to do that in response to my block. Just saying. So, respond, block there. Maybe he'll take 3 damage, maybe not. Because when Darkspire Priestess dies, she could do either do the 3 damage or look for a Darkspire card. And And she does 3 damage! Yay! That's what I wanted to have happen. So even though this guy isn't ramp, really, he's still doing things that ramp does, which is play like single cards and then hope that you can get enough to get him through, type of thing. So we'll go ahead and go to attack step, swing with the Thunderbird. And actually, I'm not going to swing with Buccaneer because I'm so close to being dead on life here. I guess he has Crush on his guy too, huh? Yeah, he has Crush. That definitely changes the dynamic there. I guess I should have kept the Thunderbird back and just blocked him all with his Rooster Sword. I didn't realize he had Crush. Just gonna Nature's Reigns my incantation. I'm gonna say no to that, sir. It's got 2 Nature's Reigns, running a ton of Nature's Reigns in his deck. I'll go ahead and play a Demolisher here. Unfortunately, I won't be able to demolish my deck. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, drawing shards isn't going to help me. I need to draw the Murder or some sort of, or another Buccaneer to tempo his guy or something. That's what I need. He draws a shard. Okay, that's good for me. So... yeah, I probably just should have left my Thunderbird back, and then I had Thunderbird plus Buccaneer plus Demolisher. The thing is, I want to sack Demolisher. Incantation isn't going to be big enough to block him. So I'll take 3 here from crush damage. Block his guy with Buccaneer. He can do all of that during blockers. Right after I declare my block, he can do all of that. So he's kind of like not doing things in the proper, in an order where it's like, oh, a surprise at least, somewhat of a surprise. You should also know that Incantation of Ascendance is going to be quite a while before it actually gets off the ground. So playing the Nature's Reigns doesn't seem to be as that advantageous. All right, Mistborn and Wendango. At least it'll absorb all his damage. Yeah, I can absorb his damage, and I guess I can block him with all my stuff and just stop it all. I don't even know if I want to play this Blood Shard right now. I kind of do need to draw cards, though. And Incantation is quite a ways off. So I can buff Wendango plus Thunderbird and kill his Rooster Soar and absorb all the rest of the damage. Demented Demolisher. I can't sack it here, though, if I do that. That cost 1. Yeah, and this costs 3. Yeah. Plays Glimmerglim, which doesn't really matter because he's so far ahead anyways. I'm not losing. Actually, I'll still need to throw Demolisher in front of his Rooster Soar if I debuff Wendango, so I might as well just throw them all in front of there and make him choose to either kill the Wendango or kill the other stuff. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, so I can still deal with this guy. Never give up. Never surrender. So if he swings with just the Rooster Soar, that's not the play. He needs to actually swing with the Prairie Scout here. Then he could win. He can win if he swings with Prairie Scout. But if he just swings with the Rooster Soar by himself, he's going to give me the Rooster Soar for either the Wendango or the Thunderbird and the Demolisher. Okay, well, he's making a mistake. Yeah, that's a mistake. It's fine with me. So I just give him a chance. He's got 0 cards in hand, so I mean, it's like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I absorb all his damage with Wendango, so I still stay alive at 1. So that seems like a pretty big mistake to me. Either way, I'm either gonna come out of this with Wendango alive or Demolisher and Thunderbird alive. But he does have enough stuff on board. He should be able to kill me the following turn. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance here. Well, no, let's see here. I need the body. What can I draw? I need this body in play. Yeah, I could demolish my deck, but I don't think it's going to do anything for me here. So I guess we'll just leave the body in play. I really need this 2/2 body, unfortunately. Oh, wizard. Okay, perfect time for that to happen. So we'll go ahead and play our wizard and sit on defense here. That's perfect timing for that to happen. And then we'll have Incantation the next turn after that, but... So the blocks are going to be... I don't know, it depends on how he swings. He'll probably just keep his Prairie Scout out so he can buff one of these guys. Okay. Yeah, I was dead until I top-decked the wizard, you're right. Absolutely. I don't think he can win here. I think he can kill one of my guys, though, if he plays this properly. So... just going to swing with both of those guys, so what'll happen is I'll throw Demolisher here, and then throw Wizard in front of the other guy with his bird. Or he's gonna let me, okay, he's gonna let me choose, okay. Seems kind of odd. So I guess I can throw Demolisher in front of this guy, and then just kill this guy with a wizard. And then sacrifice Demolisher in response to, yep, let's do it that way. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. Declare blocks. And then we'll use his ability when I get a chance to. There we go, defense priority. We'll go and sack this troop. He has 0 cards in hand still, so he has no way of giving him crush, and I'll have Incantation of Ascendance will go off next turn. Yeah, he didn't play the Prairie Scout at the right time. He should have played it during blockers, during defenders. Oh, well, there's a murder. Look at that. I'll just pass priority here, and I'll murder in his end step. Actually, you know what? I can swing with the Senator. I don't think he has anything that's really fast, so Senator can buff my Silver Talon and start getting it bigger. That would be nice. I'm not going to swing with Lightning Armada because it does block his guy pretty well. And I can murder it if I need to. I can murder his witch if I need to. So I'm starting to try to make a comeback here. That one murder in hand. I have no life draining in the deck, really. Well, no, I do have life draining. I've got, whatever his name is, the other guy. Everything I have left in the deck is a spell now, too, so I'm not going to top deck any more. Yeah. So go to his end step, and we'll go ahead and just murder his witch. Take care of that guy. The 1/1's not really that scary. Inquisition does nothing for me here, so at least it powers up my Lightning Armada. I'll leave Silver Talon Senator on the ground and then just swing through with these two. So we've got him on a 3-turn clock right now, and Lightning Armada is going to get bigger next turn. Wizard Talon Senator, of course, keeps getting bigger. If he draws something to buff one of his Battle Hoppers or all of his Battle Hoppers, I'm kind of hosed. Yeah, so there is that. If he draws, like, no, he just keeps top decking shards, which he's showing me. I guess he's playing them so he can play more Battle Hoppers. No reason to swing with anything. So I might just pull this out. It's taken about 2 minutes more time damage than I've taken, so on his turns. Buccaneer. Might as well Buccaneer his Prairie Scout, I guess. That was actually a mistake. I should have done that in the second main phase after I swung with my stuff. Oh well. He's not, yeah, he has some things to learn, that's for sure. I'll give you that, but, you know, I just made a play mistake there. So, I mean, play mistakes, you make them, you know? I mean, they are what they are. I probably should have just swung with the Lightning Armada by itself and kept the Buccaneer, played the Buccaneer in the second main phase. So that was big play mistake there. Make him replay his Prairie Scout, I guess. Plays Ritualist. That doesn't do anything for him. So that should be a win for me. So there we go. Kind of just pulled it out there at 1. He made a lot of play mistakes. Like, he just didn't play things in the proper time frames, I would say. But like, as far as actual mistakes with his cards, I can't think of any specific ones that were, except for that Wendango one. That one was pretty big. So we'll just go ahead and go to attacks here and swing in. Is the game in open beta yet? It is not. I do not have any more beta keys to give out right now, but there are other streamers that do. So just keep track of other streamers. Just go ahead and ask them. And most people are nice enough that they should tell you if they have keys or not. There's a Sorrow, so we're going to throw that in here. He's a pretty quick deck, so I think that Countermagic's going to come out. Other cards that need to come out of here. Wendango actually did really well for me. Probably play this Phoenix Guards guy. He doesn't have a lot of flyers. Misfortune seems pretty bad. Inquisition doesn't seem that great. He doesn't have a lot of really big stuff to deal with. Oracle Song seems okay. Sapphire Aura might be good as a combat trick versus his stuff. Yeah, I like Sapphire Aura here. And I think that should be good. He's got a lot of stuff that deals with permanence for whatever reason. Oracle Song might not be bad either to have another one of those. Where's my... I'm going to put an Oracle Song in. Maybe do that instead of Sapphire Aura. I like Sapphire Aura. Yeah, that's right. Mystic of the Tranquil Dream. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So I want to do things more reactive is what I've basically just done. And the 2 Sorrows, though, should just... Like, if I draw a Sorrow, it should basically just clean his clock. Let's try it. Yeah, Sapphire Aura could be really good. We'll see. I guess with Wendango, it makes him a little bit more powerful. I think does it give me one more activation on him? I can't remember. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he could have done the one hopper, swung with all the hoppers. Yep, we'll keep this. We don't have anything to play the Sorrow, but we've got enough gas that we should get there. Dunder Mifflin. Turn 1 Shinhir Militia. Which Sorrow doesn't take care of. But it's just a 1-1. Or it's a 1-2. Rather. I think he was also playing with the one that gives you life, the one that heals you. I've seen so many people playing with that card. The one that gives you 7 life. So people are definitely telling the truth when they say that the skill of people that play in draft varies widely, and this draft definitely shows you that for sure. I wanted to play a bunch of Battle Hoppers, or play that Rooster Soar and then I'd Sorrow it. I think that would be hilarious. Soothing Breeze, yeah. Yeah, there you go. So we'll go ahead and play our Blood Shard now, so we've got it ready to go for our Sorrow. Of course, we have nothing to Sorrow right now, so we have no reason to play it. Probably play a Buccaneer next turn, or an Oracle Song. Maybe an Oracle Song. Probably Buccaneer, actually. Well, Oracle Song will refill our hand. I don't know. We'll see. He's really not putting on a lot of pressure, so, I mean, it's not bad to play the Oracle Song. Okay, there's a Spearcliff Pegasus, I guess. So that's decent when I've got Sorrow in hand. I mean, I can hit that, but I want to get a little bit more value out of it. I could probably even Oracle Song now, really. I can make him replay his Militia. Bouncing the Pegasus gives him more life, so that doesn't seem like the best play to me, best line of play. I might as well get some, yeah, let's get some offense out there. I'll go ahead and throw out my Buccaneer, which will dodge the Sorrow. And we'll just hit his Militia with it. They're around, but I'm surprised he made it to round 2. That's the big thing. I got an interesting pod, that's for sure. I mean, even my brother's pretty new to playing TCGs as well, and he had something where he was talking about how he had a bunch of different cards, and I was like, your curve is horrible, because I was doing the numbers in my head. Sure, I'll take 2. I kind of want him to play something else. I want to get more value out of my Sorrow. I'm kind of greedy right now, being greedy. But I can play Wizard next turn, so that seems pretty good. There we go. That's at least something. Let's see. Do I want to go ahead and Sorrow here? I can Sorrow and play Buccaneer and swing through. See if he'll block with his... Yeah, let's go ahead and... Let's Sorrow, we'll swing through. We'll see if he'll block with his Glimmerglim Witch. Or actually, I should have swung through first. Never mind. So that's play mistake. Yeah, play mistake there. I should have swung through first. Yeah... Let's see. Do I want to just Oracle Song here? Yeah, I figure I'll just Oracle Song. I'm not too afraid of 2 damage coming off his guy. There we go. And we'll pass the turn. Yeah, no real reason to attack. I don't want to give up a Buccaneer for no reason. He deals 2, I deal 2. We're tied on damage. He's ahead because he's got so much life gain. Doesn't really matter that much. I've got Murder for his guy if I need it, but Wizard should basically take care of his guy. I didn't want to play Wizard before I played Sorrow because, you know, then I would have killed my own bird. That would have been pretty bad. I'll take 2, that's fine. Ritualist. He's gaining the life. He's gaining all of the life right now. Taking 2. So go to attack step, swing through with Buccaneer, see if he blocks, which he probably shouldn't, and then play Wizard in the second main phase. So yeah, we'll play the Blood Shard there. Get my card draw, so I might as well card draw here. And yeah, we'll play the Wizard in the second main phase, or we could play Wendango as well. That would also block all of his stuff. Go ahead and swing through. He shouldn't block here. I mean, a 2-for-1 on his guy seems pretty good to me. But I don't see why he would block. And then I can just pretty safely just play the Wizard. Or Wendango. Wendango is probably the safer play, so we're gonna go do that. Because there's a chance he has a buff for Glimmerglim, which if he swings in and I block with Wizard to make him bounce off, or if he does swing in, I should expect that he has a buff. Not sure if he's playing with any in his deck at all right now, but I think he was the one that was going to time on the last round too. He is 2 minutes behind me right now on his clock. If your clock goes completely out, I believe you lose the round, and then you have a minute in your next round to play, which no one can play a game in a minute. Yep, Shinhara Militia, sure. Gain some more life. Bounces off my Wendango. I could debuff the Wendango if I had the resources to do so. But yeah, obviously if he's going to swing in with either one of these, I would have blocked them first and taken the 2 damage. Also now I have Mystic, so I can actually respond to his attacks by playing Mystic now. That seems pretty good. We'll go ahead and play the Wizard here. Yeah, let's see. Do we want to go? Yeah, we'll go to attack step and we'll swing in with the Wendango. Is it 1 or 2? It's 1. Let's go ahead and swing in with that guy. No! Actually, I'm just going to sit on the Mystic in my hand. I've got plenty of things I can respond with. Actually, I want all of my resources right now, because then I can play Darkspire Priestess. Yeah, I want to play my Darkspire Priestess. Yeah, let's play that. And then I've got enough that I can play my Mystic in response to his attack step to kill like one of his things. But he probably shouldn't. He probably won't attack into this. If he does, I can murder his guy in response. Wendango can deal 5 damage to him every turn. Seems pretty good. I'll probably play Wizard first. See what happens. I expect him to attack with Glimmerglim Witch. Okay, he's gonna do that. That's fine. I don't have any counter magic for it, so he absorbs some removal. That's the way I look at it, at least. Swings in, I'll murder this guy if he swings by himself, but if he swings with the other guys, then I'll play my Tranquil Dream. Okay, so we'll just murder that guy just to take care of him. Don't want to deal with you anymore. I don't want to see your face. Get your face out of here. Just go ahead and play Wizard here, I'd say. Oh, there's another Sorrow. Oh, that's gonna... Let's see, we can do that after combat. Yeah, let's do that after combat. So we'll go to our attack step.
No, Belzy! No!
Swing in. We'll see if he stops our Priestess or not. He makes a trade there. Might get us another Priestess.
And the word zombie.
Otherwise, we can just Sorrow his field away. Should just take the damage. No, he's gonna block. Okay. That's fine. Make the trade there. It's really good because now I just basically give him an open board state by playing Sorrow in my second main phase. There's my other Darkspire Priestess, so getting that card advantage back. And we'll go ahead and Sorrow his field out here. And I can play my Wizard, which doesn't have to worry about Sorrow. Yeah, I don't know anything about that, Phoenix MD. I'm sorry somebody exploited a bug, but you should go ahead and report it on the forums if they exploited a bug. Because Cryptozoic has said multiple times if you exploit bugs and they basically go back through the combat logs and they find that you did exploit a bug, they're basically going to ban your account. So go ahead and just report it, give them the time frame when it happens so they can look through the combat logs there. And that would be the best way to go about that. Sorry that happened to you if someone did exploit a bug. They're probably going to want to talk to them, though, so... Elliot, that's enough! So he can't really deal... We'll go ahead and just Sappers Charge his guy away and swing through. Sorry about the noise from the children. It's a typical thing on my channel. But yeah, Phoenix MD, really sorry that happened to you. I'm a big proponent of not exploiting games as well. It is free to play, but they are serious about exploiters, and especially if it's in the patch notes, very much like they will. If it's in the patch notes and you're using it as an exploit, then yeah, you're gonna be getting in trouble. Go ahead and play Shards of Fate. It really doesn't matter what we pick here. We can play everything in the deck, so just to kind of move things along, just pick the first one we see. Kind of like ate up about a minute of my time talking there. Our board state looks pretty good. He's kind of been stifled at 3 resources, so there is that. Plays another Phoenix Whisperer. Can exhaust my troops. Oh noes. So I'll just Buccaneer it away. Pretty much. And play like another Priestess. Except play the Priestess in my second main phase. Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially if you have like screenshots or things. Like obviously I do everything in video, so like whenever someone exploits, if it's on stream for me. So I mean, I would hope that people wouldn't exploit on my side of the table. But sometimes there are visual bugs and stuff too, which I've seen happen from time to time, where it looks one way, but it's actually not reading in the program that way. Yeah. So here's an example of someone that went all in on life gaining, and it's given him a couple of extra turns, but it really doesn't matter when he doesn't have any board state to speak of. Although he did get stifled on resources, so that's one of the big contributing factors here. But beyond that... Elliot, do you want me to kick you off your computer? Well, what's making all that noise? Who's making all that noise? Zachary? Is that Joshua? Well, Joshua needs to go somewhere else. He is being too loud. Guys, tell me he's being too loud. Back me up. Here's an example of when Rooster Store really doesn't do very much for you, because there's nothing else on the table. We'll just go ahead and murder him just to push damage through. We could also have Buccaneered, but he could have replayed him, so I just murder him to get him out of the way. It's like we've got, what is that, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. So, yeah, I don't think he can win here. That's pretty much good games. He's calling good games. So we made it to the final round here, even though there are all kinds of children screaming and crying in the background. We have made it to the final round. We've made it through all the screaming and kicking and crying. During his end step, I can go ahead and play this Mystic, which is probably what I'll do there. Mystic hasn't done a lot for me, but I do like sitting with him in my hand. He does, you know, he's basically a 2-point removal card for 4. He's almost like, he's a 2-point removal, what is it called, card? Yeah. He pre-moans and pheromones. Yeah, he told me to concede. So pheromones, yeah, it was broken, where if you didn't block, it was ending the game. Yeah, pheromones, yeah. Yeah, so Phoenix MD, I know you're pretty angry about the guy, but I would encourage you not to post your JPEGs in like random chat channels like this, because